Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Today we are talking about the last lesson on geometry, classifying triangles according to their angles. We know the triangle according its sides. Equilateral triangle, it's mean three sides are equal in length. Isosceles triangle, it's mean the triangle which has two sides are equal in length. The scalene triangle, it's mean triangle three sides are different. And the type of triangles according its angles, obtuse angle, it's mean one of its angles, it's a measure greater than 90 degree. Right angle the triangle, it's mean one of its angle, it's a measure equal 90 degree. And the acute angle, it's mean the three angles, each of its measure less than 90 degree. The triangles, if we have the triangle ABC and the measure of angle B equal 90 degree, then ABC is right angled triangle. And the longest side is the hypotenuse, the longest side opposite to greatest angle. If measure of angle B equal is an obtuse angle greater than 90, then the longest side AC and the triangle ABC is called an obtuse angled triangle. Number 3, if the measure of B less than 90 degree and the measure of A less than 90 and the measure of C less than 90 degree, then ABC is an acute angled triangle. If the three angles, each angle less than 90 degree is called acute angle. If the triangle, one of its angle greater than 90 degree or obtuse angle, it's called, it's an obtuse angled triangle. If in any triangle, one of its angles is right angle, it's called right angled triangle. To determine the type of the triangle according its angles, number 1, let the triangle ABC is a triangle and AC is the longest side. Here we find the square of the length of the greatest angle of the greatest side, and define the sum of a square of the two other sides. Again, if we want to determine the type of the triangle according its angles, number 1, we find the square of all sides and find the sum of the two smaller sides, square of two smaller sides, and compare between the square of the longest side and the sum of squares of the two other sides at the form. If AC power 2 equal AB power 2 plus BC power 2, it's Pythagoras theorem. Then the measure of angle opposite to AC, it's mean B. Then measure of angle B equal 90 degree. We find that triangle which has one of its angle equal right, then it's called right angled triangle. If AC power 2, if the square of the length of the greatest side equal the sum of two squares of the two other sides, then this triangle is a right angled triangle. If AC power 2 greater than AB power 2 plus BC power 2, if the square of the longest sides greater than the sum of squares of the two other sides, then this triangle is an obtuse angle. And if AC power 2 less than AB power 2 plus BC power 2, then this triangle is an acute angle triangle. So we find power 2 of the longest side and find the sum of the square of the two other sides. If the square of the longest side is greater, then this triangle is an obtuse. If the square of the longest sides are equal the sum of two other sides, then the triangle is right angle. If the square of the longest side is less than the sum of square of two other sides, then this triangle is an acute angle triangle. For example, in each of the following, determine the type of the triangle ABC according its angle. Number 1, AB 4, BC 5, and AC 7 centimeters. Where is the longest side? AC. We find AC power 2. Then AC power 2 equal 49. And you find the sum of the square of two other sides. AB power 2, 4 power 2 plus BC power 2, 5 power 2 equal 16 plus 25 equal 41. And compare between 49 and 41, then 49 is the greater than 41, then the square of the longest side greater than the sum of squares of the two other sides. Then this angle is an obtuse angle. AC is the longest side. AC power 2 equal 49. AB power 2 plus BC power 2 equal 4 power 2 plus 5 to the power 2 equal 16 plus 25 equal 41. Since AC power 2 greater than AB power 2 plus BC power 2, then we find the square of the longest side greater than the sum of square of the two other sides. Then the angle opposite to AC is an obtuse angle, and the triangle is an obtuse angle, the triangle. Number 2, AB 5, BC 13, and AC 12. The longest side, BC, we find BC power 2. BC power 2, 13 to the power 2 equal 169. And we find the sum of the two squares of the two other sides, AB power 2, 5 power 2 plus 12 power 2, their sum equal 169. Here we find BC power 2 equal AB power 2 plus BC power 2 equal, then the angle opposite to BC, angle A, its measure equal 90 degrees, then this triangle is right angle triangle. Again, BC is the longest side. Then BC power 2 equals 13 to the power 2 equal 169. AB power 2 plus AC power 2 equal 5 power 2 plus 12 to the power 2 equal 25 plus 144 equal 169. Here we find BC power 2 equal AB power 2 plus AC power 2. Then ABC is right angled triangle at angle A. Again, to determine the type of the triangle according its angles, we find the longest side and find the square of the longest side and find the sum of two squares of the two other sides. If the square of the longest sides greater than the sum of the square of two other sides, then this triangle is an obtuse angle. If the square of the longest sides equal the sum of square of two other sides, then this triangle is right angle. If the square of the third sides of the longest sides less than the sum of squares of two other sides, then this triangle is an acute angle. Thank you. This is the last lesson on geometry. أذكركم بس كده بدعاء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في المذاكرة، يعني الدعاء لما واحد عايز يذاكر حاجة ويحفظها وتثبت شوية في دماغه. اللهم إني أسألك فهم النبيين وحفظ المرسلين والملائكة المقربين. اللهم اجعل لساني عامرا بذكرك وقلبي بطاعتك وسري بخشيتك إنك على كل شيء قدير وحسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. طبعا في النهاية نقول سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.